Hello again and welcome to my channel Professor Learnwell. We are going to continue straight away with our common exception words for year 1. These are the words which don't follow the normal pronunciation rules. Now, in video number 8 we looked at these words here. Video number 9 we looked at these words. So I'm going to do less talking and more writing, and if you wish to get a piece of paper and a pencil, there's time to pause the video and go and do that. Normal handwriting pen, of course, looks like this. Normal pencil like this with the grip, way of picking it up can be like this, holding it like this. As you know, I have to use a pen with a thicker nib that it shows up in the video, but I still hold it the same way. And the lines of the paper are wider apart than they would normally be, again, just so it shows up in the video. So, our first word that we're going to be looking at is the word be, such as be a good pupil for your teacher. And there are 4 words in this group. It's be, he, me, and she, and so we'll write them now. Always starting on the line, and we're using the cursive, that's the joined up style, as taught in most UK schools. Bounce back up, curve to the right, back to the line, lead out to form the letter E. So there we have the word be. Our next word is the word H. On the line we start as usual, back down to the line, bounce back up, curve over to the right, lead out to form the letter E, and lead out and lift. So we've got the word he, such as he is going to school. Next word is the word me. Always start on the line unless it's a capital letter. Over to the right in the cursive join style. And joining letters as promised many videos back. And lead out and lift. And our 4th word in this particular group of common section words that your child will learn in year 1 is the word she. We always start on the line to form the letter S, E, complicated shape, snake-like shape. Curve round, back to the line, lead out to form the letter H, bounce back up, over to the right, down to the line, back up to form the letter E, and lead out. Now, in our next group of words, we have 3 words that have the same spelling pattern, and they're the words no, go, and so. So let's start with the word no. As always, start on the line, bounce back up, curve to the right, down to the line, lead out to form the letter O, in the way taught in the precursive style some videos back, and lead out. And with the letter O, we always lead out at that point there. So we'd always join, if there were to be a letter after it, halfway up, or at the top of a letter, depending. Next word is the word go. Starting on the line, we form a shape that resembles the letter A. But when we come down below the line, loop to the left, cross diagonally to the right, and form the letter O as taught in previous videos, lead out. Last letter in this little group is an S start, so it's the word so. Lead in on the line. Here's our snake-like S. lead out to form the O. So always try and form it this way and finish the word with this lead out. Now, 2 words in the next group, and they are the words by and my, such as by the classroom or my book is over there. So let's start with by anyway. Lead in, almost to the top, back up, curve round to the right, back to our first line, lead out in the cursive join style to form the letter Y. Looks like a U at the moment, but continue below the line, loop to the left, cross diagonally to the right, and lead out. Next word is the word my, such as my book is on the table. On the line, as always, bounce back up, over to the right, to the letter Y in our cursive join style. Below the line, curve to the left, cross over diagonally to the right, lead out and lift. So there's our usual hook or flick. Now we have got 3 words in the next group, so I don't want to waste space, but also I want to group these 3 words together. I think it would be better for you seeing them grouped together. If you wish to try this with me, I'll do these quite slowly. The first word is the word here, like here is the classroom. Lead in. Bounce back over to form the letter R, and here we finish with the letter E. So just here is the classroom, it's spelt H-E-R-E. So remember I taught you in the previous video the look, cover, write and check method. So just before you cover, say the letters in your mind. H-E-R-E, cover, H-E-R-E, write them down, lift and check. Now, our next word in this series of 3 in this particular group is the word there, such as there are 30 pupils in class 1B. So there or over there. So let's avoid the Y there. Lead in on the line. It's the letter T. Down. Bounce back up to make the letter H. Almost to the top. Bounce back up over to the right. Lead out with a hook or flick, but keep going because this is joined writing. And form the letter R. Hook to the right to lead out to form the letter E again. Lift and cross the T. So there we have the word there, such as there are 30 pupils in class 1C. So let's do our look, cover, write and check method. So say the letters in your mind. T-H-E-R-E, cover, say them to yourself, T-H-E-R-E, let's write, imagine you're going to do that, and you lift and check to check your spelling. Now our third word in this little group is the word where, like where have they gone? Starting with the letter W. On the line as ever, flick or hook out to form the letter H. Bounce back up. Halfway we go over to the right. I'm sorry that I've made this a bit of a squeeze, haven't I? I should have planned that better. Lead out with a hook or flick. There's nothing to cross, but where is spelt W-H-E-R-E. So look, cover, check after you've written it. So let's say W-H-E-R-E, cover, W-H-E-R-E, and then your child can try writing it and check, and then have another go if it's not quite right. Now, carrying on, I'm going to make this a longer video than normal, so if you can bear to watch it, please keep going. The next word in the common exception word is love, L-O-V-E. Lead in on the line. Lead out to form the letter O. Lead out with hook or flick to form the letter V. Down, slope to the right, lead out, and make the letter E and lift. So the word love, L-O-V with a silent E. Look, cover, say in your mind, L-O-V-E, write it, lift and check, and hopefully you got that one right. Now, we've got a small group of two coming up next, the words come and some. First word come, so just come into the classroom now. So starting on the line, form the letter C, and in our cursive style, hook up to the next word. I'm sorry, the next letter. I'll try not to confuse you. Lead out to form the letter M. And lead out to the right to form the letter E in our joined cursive style. As I've mentioned before, pupils in Year 1 are not always expected to do joined up writing, cursive writing. The letters can be formed separately. But in Year 2, and of course later on, joining letters in this cursive style is very much encouraged. And the next word is the word some. Starting on the line, the word is spelt S-O-M-E, such as some pupils are in school today, but some have gone on a school trip. I always have to concentrate hard to get the letter S right, and I do the same with the letter O. This is different how I was taught at school. I can't remember how I was taught the join writing at school, so it's something I've had to learn since I've become a teacher. Lead out to form the letter E, some. Come and some end with an E, but of course we don't pronounce those, so it's a silent E at the end. Next word is the word one, O-N-E. Now, even though it's an O, we do start on the line as always. Back on ourselves to form a lovely circle. Lead out to form the letter N. Bounce back up, over to the right. Lead out with the letter E. And lead out and lift. And there we have the word one, such as one of us is having our lunch earlier than the other. So it's like the number one or one of us. Now, the next word is the word once, such as once upon a time. But we're not starting with the capital O, we're starting with the lowercase o. And on the line, please remember that. Curve back on ourselves, complete the circle. Flick over to form the letter N, bounce back up, over to the right, lead up to form the letter C, a bit like the letter O, back on ourselves, but of course we don't complete the circle because we're finishing with the letter E. So there we have once, as in once upon a time. And if you're going to say this letter by letter, O-N-C-E, I'm not pronouncing letters phonetically. Look, O-N-C-E, cover, say in your mind, O-N-C-E, write, lift and check, and hopefully you've got that right. Our next word, and it's a word on its own, is the word ask. For example, do ask if you have any questions. Starting on the line, A-S-K. Down, loop over to the right to form the letter S. Loop out, over to the right, and we're going to form the letter K. Some schools may do the K differently, it just depends on how your school does this. And lead out, lift. Now this is all we're going to do in this session. I hope you have found the video useful. If you have, please subscribe to the channel. Please click like if you've liked it. I do hope it's been helpful. And if there are any particular areas you'd like me to cover in future, please do leave a comment. Thank you very much for listening. Until next time,